Hi everybody and welcome back to AmandaMuse. So I'm bringing you out on my balcony today. It's a gorgeous day. It's not terribly hot. Well, it's friggin' hot. Who am I kidding? There's like sweat starting to pour. But it's not terribly sunny, so I can actually sit outside. We're going to talk about some May favorites, you guys. I like doing these favorites videos, and now that I have two little munchkins, I will start to incorporate some baby things and some toddler things occasionally. Let's get into this. If you are new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe. I put out videos every Wednesday and every Sunday, and they go live at 8 p.m. Malaysian time. So join the club, join the little family here. The first thing I'm going to talk about, I was really hoping to actually show you guys, was a gel manicure. But you might be able to tell, there ain't no gel on these fingers. Now I'm not talking gel nails, like not a fake acrylic nail or anything like that, but rather gel polish. They just look gorgeous. Let's be honest. They're the most beautiful things when you put them on. They stay for like 3 weeks. I had them 2 sessions in a row, so I probably had them for like about a month and a half total or so, and they looked gorgeous. However, I did not get a chance to go back to the nail salon this week, and then I got really like irritated with them peeling off, and then I just peeled them all off, which I don't suggest. Like, you should really go and get them taken off by the professional because it does peel your nails. But I've never had my nails that long ever. They looked amazing. So yeah, they look gorgeous, pain in the ass to take off, so maybe it's kind of not a favorite, but I just love pretty fingernails, and I never do them, so that was awesome. Second thing, beauty-related thing on my list is from Benefit, and I'm talking about the Hello Flawless Pressed Powder. So I got this from Benefit a little while ago, like maybe 2 months ago or something, or maybe a month ago. Open it up, you have a nice big mirror, and then of course the lovely pressed powder. I'm in the color Ivory. I really like it, and of course if you open it up you do have the little sponge, which I don't really use. I find it's too heavy of an application. I just like to apply my tinted moisturizer, and then I take a brush and I put this over to kind of set the moisturizer in place, and I've really been liking it. There's an SPF 15, which is nice, and it's Benefit. I always seem to like Benefit products. Like, I don't know if there's really a Benefit product that I haven't liked, so just another keeper in my books. Another random item that is used every day is deodorant, and the one I'm talking about today is from Nivea. And for some reason lately I've seen lots of posts about deodorant versus antiperspirant, and I just want to set the record straight and say that I am an advocate of deodorant. So it doesn't necessarily stop the sweating like an antiperspirant, but it also doesn't cause cancer, so I'm kind of all about that. The one I'm using lately is from Nivea, and it is their Fresh Natural. I can't really show you, but it's sort of like this weird gel cooling feeling. It's not like a gel, I don't know what it's like. It's kind of like a firm gel application. Does that even make sense? Not really. It actually feels cold when I put it on, which is refreshing because I live in a very hot place, and I apply it a few times a day because, let's be honest, I am a breastfeeding mama, and for any breastfeeding moms, you probably can sympathize with like the postpartum sweats, and it's gross, and ew, I hate to even talk about it, but I feel like I'm just constantly perspiring, and so this smells good and it works, so I like it. And it doesn't cause cancer, which is good. Another item I'm kind of loving, which is kind of random because I wouldn't normally use this stuff, but it is Dettol body soap. And this is an antibacterial kind, and kind of hand in hand with the sweating. Generally, if you perspire and there is a bad smell, it's because there is a bacteria growing under your arms, which sounds like super gross and freaky a little bit. But what I like to do is I occasionally, especially at the end of the day when I have a shower, I just use this kind of all over my body, or after I work out, which, let's be honest, I'm not really working out these days, but if I did work out, I would use this, and it kind of just like gets rid of any grossness. I live in a tropical climate. I mean, a lot of my friends and I joke, like, if you have an itch or something, just throw some antifungal on it, because this is just the part of the world that you're in. You know, there's just stuff grows in warm temperatures, so it's good to use an antibacterial soap occasionally. I do, of course, top it off with a lovely scented soap so I don't smell like a boy when I come out of the shower, but it is a good soap to use. A food item that I've been loving lately, like obsessed with, is actually in this fantastic little rose cup. I guess it's not really rose. What do they call this? This is from Starbucks. It's a bronze cup, but you know what's fabulous about it? There's sparkles in the straw, which I love, like little gold flecks. Or I guess bronze flecks. Anyways, but I have been really getting into drinking vinegars. I've never heard of this before, but I was at the mall and they have this stall that was offering like vinegar and fruit blends or vinegar slushy blends, and it's amazing. So the one that I've been like obsessed with is this one, and it's perspiring Remember I was talking about, perspiring, but it's the lemon vinegar. These are made in Taiwan. You'll have to tell me if you're from Taiwan, if this is a thing in Taiwan or if it's just something that's in Malaysia, like I don't know, but it tastes so good. I'm not really sure like what the sugar content would be, but essentially what you do is they say like 5 to 6 parts water, so I just kind of like fill up this thing of water, a little bit of ice, and then I pour maybe like a quarter cup or yeah, probably like a quarter cup of the vinegar in it. I like it kind of strong, and it's not tart. Like, it's a really sweet, delicious flavor, but the aftertaste is a little bit tart like a vinegar, so if you like vinaigrettes and you kind of have more perhaps like a savory, I prefer savory tasted things, you would love this. So if you can get a chance to try vinegar, or if you have tried vinegar, let me know in the comments below what your favorite is, and I'm going to give it a try because I'm kind of obsessed. Also, if you're not too keen on drinking water, like if you find you don't drink enough water, it's just a nice way to get water in you. It tastes good, it's delicious. One thing that Esme and I have been loving this month is a book, and it's called Paper Dolls, and this is from the author Julia Donaldson. She is a fantastic author. If you're a mom and you have some kids or teachers or whatever, you've probably heard of this author, but this story is just so sweet. Like, it has such a nice story. It's basically about a little girl who makes these paper dolls, and then a boy in the neighborhood cuts up the paper dolls into little pieces, into smithereens, and it's so sad, and she's sad that they're gone, but then she realizes that all of the things that she's loved and perhaps lost in her life are treasured in her memory, and there's a little part about like a sweet grandma, and it just really shows kids that just because you don't necessarily have the item tangible in front of you doesn't mean it's gone. Like, you get to hold on to that memory. It's adorable. If you've read this, let me know. Also, if you have any other kid recommendations for books, let me know in the comments, because I'm always looking for new ones, because I tend to read like 4 books a night, and the same books get old, you know? Last 2 items on the list, well actually it's like a group item, but this is predominantly for Jack and kind of Esme, because she's sort of still wearing diapers, but I recently discovered Tesco brand diapers. I don't know what's taken me so long, because I am like a huge Tesco fan, but how cute are these diapers? First of all, super thin. I like cute things. Diapers, I mean, you don't really see them, but I look at them and change them like 12 times a day, so it's kind of nice to have a cute one. But this has a little owl on it, and on the back there's a little heart, and they actually work really well. Like, at this point, Jack goes to bed at 8 and then wakes up around like 4, anywhere between like 3 and 5 for a diaper change, and generally there's no leaking in between that time, and that's like a really long time. So loving these diapers, and they're cheap as chips. 120 diapers, it's 35 ringgit? So that's like $11 or something. That's insane. 120 diapers. What? And then also from the Tesco Loves brand are the wipes. They're really good. This one here is actually toddler wipes, so they're flushable. Esme is in the process of potty training, and we're just about there. She uses these herself, and they flush, and they're apple scented, which she thinks is hilarious. And then these ones are for Jack, and they work just as well as any other wipe, but they come in this adorable packaging, like little heart polka dots. And I love shit like that. So that is it. Those are my favorites for the month of May. I hope you enjoyed this. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!